tragic story of the little boy who died in Jamaica, Queens. Pixelma's Steve Cooge is live for us right now from the scene. This is just so sad, Steve. What can you tell us?
You know, it's definitely a tough night out here for the whole community, Kaidi. From what we're hearing right now from neighbors, this 4-year-old boy somehow wandered into the street behind me and was just struck by a car. It doesn't sound like any foul play was involved. It seems like this was just a terrible accident. Again, it happened right down this road behind me here. NYPD is still here. What you might be seeing is these streets are, they're pretty tight. A lot of cars are parked over here, and I can tell you I've covered a number of stories in the past where little kids, very short, end up just kind of squeezing in between the parked cars and might take a step or two into the road, and drivers never have a chance to stop because they never see them. Let's jump over to the video right now. Again, this situation still under investigation. We're not exactly sure what happened here. We were hoping to get a better picture from the NYPD as they continue to investigate this. The deadly accident happened around 6:15 tonight here in South Jamaica, Queens, on 147th Street, just off of Folk Boulevard. The NYPD tells us, again, this 4-year-old boy wandered into the street somehow and was struck by a car. We're not sure if he was being supervised at the time, or parents were around, or perhaps he just ran in there after a ball. Unfortunately, that does happen more than we would like to admit. The young boy, after being struck, was rushed by ambulance to a nearby hospital in critical condition, and it was at that hospital where that child was sadly pronounced dead. Loud music was playing in the area at the time of the accident. Neighbors told me there were multiple parties going on nearby. It's not known if this driver could have been at one of those parties or on their way to one of them. Police also haven't said if the driver was speeding, but at this point we can tell you that the driver has not been charged with a crime or arrested. Some neighbors told us that this child's mother was actually trying to save him at the time he was struck by the vehicle. Have a listen.
The baby got hit, and
baby and the mother.
The mother tried to protect the baby.
People need to slow down, especially this time of the year. Kids are out of school. They're in the streets. They're playing. So you have to be real careful running through these streets, especially these side streets.
Well, back out here live, you can see investigators and NYPD officers are still on the scene collecting evidence and trying to piece together exactly what unfolded here. This unfortunate accident will likely be under investigation for the next several hours, and we might not have a full picture of what happened until possibly Monday, Kaidi. What we can tell you again right now, no criminal charges, no arrests, and no names have been released. We're still waiting to get the very latest and all that, but again, it's just a tough night for this community. A lot of neighbors coming by asking what happened, and you tell them a 4-year-old kid was struck and killed by a car, and some of them are leaving in tears. It's pretty sad out here. That's the scene live in South Jamaica.